please tell people who you are and what does your company do?
Joseph Moncaleano. We are Resting Rainbow. We're a pet cremation franchise. We're located, our corporate headquarters is in Miami. We have 2 locations in Broward, one at Deerfield Beach and one in Oakland Park, in the Oakland Park area. And we franchised in August of last year, and we already have 5 franchises open.
That's a beautiful thing. So
Yep.
that's either one of 2 things, or maybe even both. Either people realize that so many people love their pets,
Yep.
and would be willing to pay in order to have some type of memory,
Oh, absolutely.
or you have a low barrier to entry.
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
how does that work?
So we there's 2 revenue streams in this franchise model. One is, of course, you're supplying cremation services to veterinarians all over the county. The second is people who their pets die at home. They call you in the middle of the night. My pet just died. What do I do? We go and pick up the pet from their home and bring them to our facility. We do the cremation services, and then they come and pick up the ashes from our facility. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is that when their pet dies, they always think, oh, I need to call my vet. You don't. You can go directly to the cremation facility itself, and it's usually a lot cheaper than if you do it through a veterinarian.
And that's powerful, because it sounds like what you're saying is your franchisees are able to partner, because like you said, most people are going to think to call a vet first.
That's right.
And it sounds like what you're saying is your franchisees can have some sort of partnership with the local vets in the area.
Absolutely.
And I'm assuming the vets charge their rate,
Correct.
and then the franchisee charges a little more.
Correct.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Yep.
but also you're saying that people can come directly, bypass the veterinarian.
Absolutely, and come directly to us. We also do viewings, we do funerals, we do home euthanasia service, where we have a vet go to your home, they put your pet to sleep, then we pick up the pet, bring it to our facility, do the cremation, or they can come to our facility and have a funeral. We do viewings where they can come and watch their pet being cremated. It's very personable. It's very one-on-one integrity, ethics, and compassion is what we built our business on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What made you want to start something like this?
His aunt, her name was Haley, died. We had to put her to sleep with cancer. We took her to a cremation facility in Fort Lauderdale. I live in Miami, and the service and the experience was horrendous. So me, Julian, and Paul, we're the owners, got together and said, why don't we open up a pet crematory and give people what they want? Treat the pets like a human, which is what we do. When we pick up pets from homes, we don't put them in trash bags. We don't put them in a box. They get put in a casket. They're transported in caskets to our facility. They're treated exactly the way humans are. And with love and compassion, every single pet that comes into the front door.
So it seems like somebody that's wanting to get into this franchise more so is an owner-operator who loves pets.
Absolutely.
And maybe they've experienced how unemotional, unintentional these crematories are.
Absolutely, absolutely. They need to be, and we won't accept just any franchisee. They have to meet our criteria, and they have to be pet lovers. They have to be pet owners, and they don't have to be owner operators, but they have to be involved in the business. Because this business is, when you have somebody calling you at 2 a.m, they're crying. Their child just died. So you have to be empathetic. You have to, and we answer all calls. We don't have answering services. It's us at the business that answers the calls, calming people down, making them feel better, and going and picking up their child as soon as possible.
So, I mean, this is a question that, how does the animal get cremated?
It goes to our facility. They're put into a walk-in cooler, just like a human. And then we have a cremation machine that they go into. They get cremated singly by themselves. The only thing that's left is bones. The bones come out. They get processed into ashes. That gets put into urns, whatever the client wants, and then it's brought back to the client.
So, but a franchisee that isn't close to you, do you have relationships with other facilities?
Of course, absolutely.
And as far as with the vets, because it seems like the veterinary relationship is very important. Do you teach them how to make the introduction to the veterinarians in the area?
Absolutely. We train them how to go to vets, to obtain vets as clients. We hold their hand in the build out, in the getting permitted, the getting licensed. I do all their marketing, online marketing with Google, Yelp, whatever they need to do. The franchise does all of that for them. They don't have to worry about learning how to do it. We do it.
That's good. And one of the reasons that people don't just try to do this by themselves, but they join a franchise, is you've already made the mistakes.
That's right.
You've learned how to do
a lot of mistakes.
And the marketing, right? You
Absolutely.
failed forward.
Yes.
Right? What can somebody expect to have to come out of pocket to get a part of this opportunity?
$250,000 to $300,000.
Okay.
But the ROI is very, very fast, within 6 months or a year.
Really?
Yes, sir.
That's powerful.
It's powerful. It's wonderful. The problem is in getting, the reason why a franchise is so great in this business is because if you go right now downtown to building and zoning, say, I want to open up a pet crematory, nobody will help you. They won't tell you how to do it. They won't tell you what licenses you need. They won't tell you anything. Nobody is out there to help you. The only way to learn is by the school of hard knocks, which we did. And it cost us, we have $1 million in the business just because we didn't know what we were doing in the first 2 years. And it took us 2 years to open our first location because of permitting and licensing, but we learned. We made a lot of mistakes, but we learned by our mistakes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You learn more from your mistakes.
Exactly.
Than your
And
victories.
then you'll learn more by mistakes than you will in college, in any profession. I don't care what it is. So we just that's our franchisee in Deerfield Beach, and he bought into the franchise September of last year. He just opened last week. Everything's done. He's already getting pets. He's already got clients, vets, everything.
And being that this is such a turnkey thing, which I'm assuming the preferred franchisee can access some sort of franchise, but is it not possible that if you come across the right person, it may be some sort of financing?
We do 100% financing.
Ooh-wee.
Startup business,
That's good.
100% financing. They don't have to have any records of being in business 2 years or anything. We have a bank that, because of our model and how successful it is, they'll finance them 100%.
That's powerful,
Yeah.
man. Once again, can you please tell people who you are and how they can get in touch?
It's Resting Rainbow. Our email is restingrainbow.com. My name is Joseph Moncaleano. Our phone number is 855-972-4626.
Thank you
as
so
our
much.
franchise. You're welcome. Have a good day.